Since 2019, Anthony and Marlie Love have documented their journeys to Pacific Northwest towns through their YouTube channel, Traveling While Black. The idea came after the couple moved for work from St. Louis to Seattle.
You know, in Missouri and St. Louis, there's just more Black people. Walking into an establishment, it's not surprising to see people that look like you compared to in Western Washington, Seattle. You can go sometimes days without seeing someone that looks like you, and that is a little bit uncomfortable at times.
With hopes of finding community and being a guide for other Black transplants, each episode they rate a town based on the drive, level of fun, and comfortability for Black people.
A lot of people ask us that, what makes a great comfort for Black people score? And a lot of it is really, just what any human would look for. A friendly face. When you walk into places, not really getting those looks and like, you don't belong here.
Even signs. So when you see signs to say like Black Lives Matter, even if it's all people that don't look like you, seeing those signs still bring that like comfort feel as well.
We followed them on their trip to Roslyn.
Initially, getting out of the car in Roslyn, you're like, oh, am I gonna feel comfortable here? Because it's just looks older, like an old Western type of a town.
For this episode, instead of the main focus being on comfortability, the Loves wanted to focus on the Black connection to the coal mining town, which dates back more than 130 years. According to a historian with blackpast.org, Black Washingtonians whose roots have been in the state for several generations could be descendants of that original group of miners. By 1900, Roslyn had the highest population of Black people in the Pacific Northwest. As the coal industry slowed down in the 1920s, Black miners migrated to other parts of the state to look for work.
I'm gonna record. All right.
The Loves say making these videos has made them the resource they were looking for, and the reviews have been mostly positive.
They're like, thank you for doing this, because I am nervous about moving up to Seattle, not really knowing if there are Black people up here or what the Black experience is like.
Sometimes we get accused by folks who don't understand why we do it, looking for racism.
The Loves countered that by considering themselves the modern-day version of the Negro Motorist Green Book. From 1933 to 1963, the guidebook featured businesses that were safe for Black people.
Victor Green, I feel like his intent wasn't to look for racism, but I feel like his intent was really to enable travel, Black travel, and showcase the positives.
Hoping to use travel to break down barriers and connect cultures. Marlie and Anthony have 132 Traveling While Black episodes. Scan the QR code on your screen for a link to their channel. It will also show you other cultivating culture stories. In the studio, Shantae Sumter, King 5 News.